Now at 5, a new poll shows the governor's race is essentially tied with just a few weeks to go until early voting starts in the primary.
That poll shows Kari Lake is still leading the Republican primary, but businesswoman Karrin Taylor Robson is closing the gap. Political editor Dennis Welch live in the newsroom with a closer look at the governor's race.
Yeah, and actually there are two recent polls showing that this race is neck and neck right now, and all of this is happening as Karrin Taylor Robson is unleashing a new round of attacks against her opponent using some very familiar faces.
As Arizona's governor, I fought to secure our border.
Former Arizona Governor Jan Brewer starring in Karrin Taylor Robson's latest ad on television, while also attacking her Republican rival Kari Lake on the streets, linking the former news anchor to former Democratic President Barack Obama with these signs. The commercials, the signs, all show Robson's financial strength, tapping her own fortune to pay for a sustained commercial ad blitz that has fueled a rise in the polls from the single digits at the start of the year to a near tie heading into the primary. A poll leak last week conducted by Data Orbital showed Lake still leading the GOP field with 27%, Robson a close second with 23%, and Matt Salmon third with 12%. And another survey released today by OH Predictive Insights also has Lake in first with 23%, Robson at 21%, and Salmon with 14%.
OH Predictives, they couldn't poll what today's forecast is going to be if they had the forecast right in front of their eyes.
Lake bashed the poll on a local talk radio show, saying her own numbers show her with a commanding lead. There are some concerns with the OH survey. The most significant, it was conducted several weeks ago.
Yeah, it might be a few weeks old, but again, you can look back at all the polling we put out, and the question is, what are the trends? What are the trends showing?
Pollster Mike Noble explaining his decision to release the results today, while also brushing off Lake's criticisms.
Right now, it's becoming a neck-and-neck race between Lake and Karrin, but also now with voters paying more attention and the ads and everything else going on, currently it's favoring Karrin Taylor Robson right now.
And there are still a lot of undecided Republican primary voters. Now, both of those surveys that we just mentioned show that more than 30% of those voters still have not made up their mind. In the newsroom, Dennis Welch, Arizona's Family.